Hello everyone, hope you guys are well. Thought I would do another pop-up stream today. Why not? See if anybody happens to come in. Either way. Hey, Multiple Aquariums, how are you? Hope you are well. Oh my gosh. I really want to get some stuff, but I'm going to wait a little. Hey Scott, how are you? Hope you are well. Hope you're both well. Oh, jeez. Ha ha ha, you're so funny, Roundhouse. Andy. Oh. How are you guys? Hi, Fendi. Hey, boy. You're so cute. I love I need to figure out when the heck my Pleco, or not my Pleco, my Reptile filter is coming in. Hey, Muppet, hope you're well. Sorry, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to make a thumbnail for tomorrow night. Muppet. Oh, that was funny. Oh, my mom's planning another trip. Scott, you're not supposed to admit that. Oh my god, that was hilarious though. I will say, I was very amused. That was a fun stream. My mom's upstairs. I don't know if you can hear it. My mom's upstairs yelling at Kelly because apparently they're playing with her, and she'll drop it. She'll drop the pull toy or whatever it is for my mom or for my dad, but not my mom. Why don't you make the meme for me, Roundhouse? I suck at making memes. LOL. I think I did screenshot it though. At least a private chat. I don't know what they were doing. Shut up, Joe. You've known that I've had it. And hello, Petraman. Hope you're well. Let's see. I think I have it recorded. Yeah, I have it recorded. Oh, jeez. But yeah, Roundhouse, can you send it to me, please? Oh, but that was a fun stream. Aren't we all, Joe? Aren't we all? Eventually, sooner or later. Oh. I guess they're sick of my parents. You both are so cute. Hi, Kels. How are you, my lazy girl? Hey, Ben. Ah, you got your ears clean? Oh my God. Your ears smell better. They smell like cleaner. At least they don't smell like yeast. Oh, you. She keeps on having them off and on. I plead the fifth. Why is that a question? Huh. Anybody wants to come up, please do. I'd appreciate having somebody else up here. Excuse me. I appreciate anybody else up here, except Roundhouse. I did have fun with you. Thank you, Roundhouse. I do appreciate you doing it with me yesterday. 1280 by 720. 1280 by 720. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm hearing them yelling. Sure, I would. I don't even know what they were doing. They were pissing me off, though. Oh, God. Although that was very fun. Let's see. I need to go get some coffee. I'm tired. You know, I do not generally have coffee, although it's a little bit of coffee with my cream and sugar, usually. Oh, Jillian. You shouldn't see me during the day then, Jillian. I usually have a fanny pack on, too. Why don't you just use a purse? Yeah, of course, my dad introduced them to me. I wore them like all the time till I was in like 5th grade, and then or 6th grade, and then he's like, it's not in fashion, you can't wear them anymore. Oh, Roundhouse. You are incorrigible. I will be right back. I need to go get it. So, yeah. Also, wait. I do when I go out, but when I go walking with my dog, it's fanny pack time. Ah. Yeah, see, I have my bait bag and I have my fanny pack that I usually use because I need soap and stuff usually. I need non-scented soap and stuff, so I like having it. And I have some writing utensils as well, and a little notepad. Okay. Let's see if I can recreate this. Back in the day, fanny packs would get your underwear up on the flagpole. Back in the day, it was fashionable too, Roundhouse. Depends when. All I can say is I loved it when my dad introduced it to me, and then later, my dad said, "Oh no, it's not. It's not sex. It doesn't look good. You can't wear it anymore." Uh, again, if anybody would like to come up, you may. Okay, anybody but you. Come on. Hey, Roundhouse.
Hey.
How are you?
Same old.
What you been doing? Did you get any sleep last night?
That's
What are we listening to?
music. That seems to be legal on YouTube. It's called Deep
Seems?
Breakfast.
Seems?
I've never, dude. I've been playing this left and right. Never got popped yet. I do this 6 hours every Sunday. This CD never popped.
I know you do.
CD. Honestly, it's a bad CD for what you're watching. Because this is one of the kind of CDs that you want to like smoke a little weed or something and just close your eyes and like listen to music and imagine.
Yeah, Dad, make sure he doesn't go eating all that crap. Ugh.
So how long are you going today? 13, 14, 15 hours? What?
You're funny, Roundhouse.
Being funny. I'm dead serious.
No,
I'm kind
I
of
what?
I'm kind of shocked that you're not eating right now.
Oh, I will be in like half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm hungry.
Don't worry about it, S. Just change your underwear. You'll be fine. What does S have to be pissed about?
Why are you pissed? Why are you bleaching your hands currently? Hello, color guppies. Hope you're well.
Have you ever heard of gloves, dude? You do know bleach is like somewhat toxic.
What?
What kind of person works with bleach and doesn't wear gloves? Bleach is somewhat toxic. It burns your hand. It burns your skin.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, remember how I kept talking? Remember how me and the older people keep talking about that common sense stuff? That's an example of it.
Yeah, just because you're older does not mean you have common sense.
Oh, it's a better chance you do.
But what's common sense to one person is not common sense to another.
Oh, no. Common sense is common sense.
Again, common sense to one person is
It's
not
the same as to everybody. That's why it's called common. Like, common sense is if you jump off of a building with no parachute, you're going to go splat. Someone's not going to go, oh, no. You're just going to bounce off the concrete and you'll be fine. That's not common sense. That's delusional thinking.
Again, common sense to one person is not always common sense to another. As stupid as it is, because I don't disagree with you, but...
Okay, give an example of common sense to one person wouldn't be common sense to another. Because I'm not saying that's not. I'll retract. I'm not saying that's not necessarily true. I just don't see it. Oh, the smoke's coming out of his ears now. Oh, hey, my God, 44.
44 mega. He's come in here a few times. Hey, J-Rock.
Oh, yeah, Petroman. Forgot about that. Burns your lungs? Yeah. Let me tell you, it's not fun to have bleach burn lungs.
Is S cleaning the hotel room?
With bleach? What the hell kind of mess did they make in that room?
You can use bleach as a cleaner.
Yeah, I mean, like on tile, but not on beds and carpeting and chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a hotel. I would assume most of the room is material, not ceramic.
Except the bathrooms. So common sense is different from one person to another. Just because you may think something's common sense may not always mean that everybody thinks that. Just in certain situations.
Again, give me an example. Because, like I said, I don't see it. Everything that I say that is common sense. If someone didn't say that's common sense, they're not they have no sense at all. If you get hit by a car, you're gonna get injured. If you stab yourself, you're gonna bleed. That's all common sense. Unless all this time I've been thinking common sense is something other than it has been.
Okay, and I think a lot of time. And I would say that a lot of times that common sense, it can actually more times than not cause us to make poor rather than more sound judgments.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Because common sense is based on personal experience. So it has clear limits because it's based on your common sense.
I don't see common sense being as my personal experience. I've never stuck my hand. I've never stuck a finger in an electrical outlet, but yet I have the common sense to know not to.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one example. I've never done it. I know not to do it though.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Roundhouse.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good.
Man, I feel like I'm looking at a ghost.
Yes, I pop up so rarely. That was just.
How are you doing?
I mean, I looked into
color
that,
guppies. That's okay. Color guppies. That's not common sense anywhere.
I mean, I actually looked into it, and apparently that was just like one or two videos of kids.
The detergent pot? No, it was called the Tide Pod Challenge.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a lot of people were doing that crap. It was crazy.
I mean, like, I don't think that many people were doing it. I don't know. I would like to think that. I think the media blew it out of proportion.
Oh, they always do. They do to everything.
503 Aquatic says, common sense is specifically not based on your individual knowledge. It's stuff everyone knows. That is true. Like, you have the power to bite your own finger off, but yet you don't. Did this thing freeze on me?
Nope, you're still going.
Okay.
This Kevin doesn't talk very much. He kind of just leaves this. He puts a fake picture over his camera, and he just leaves the screen stream all the time.
Yeah, I've done that before.
It's like Ocean's 11 and 9 and 12 and all those other numbers Ocean movies where they override the security camera with the fake feed. Yeah.
Hey, Sherry.
I've been to our city center today, and common sense has been lost. I don't know. Hey,
so what have you been up to, Derek?
Work mostly. Had to get my car fixed. Pay like $460 to get the water pump fixed.
Oh wow.
That's always fun.
At the time of the tone, it's 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Beep.
Is it already 2 o'clock? God dang.
No, actually, it's noon.
It's noon where you are. It's where we are. It's 2 o'clock.
Well, I did say Central Daylight Time. It's because Kevin keeps thinking whenever my screen is off and I'm not talking, I'm nowhere close to the computer. So I said I'll start doing time call outs then.
Because you're often ignoring everybody for quite a while.
No, I just ignore the people that aren't important.
Sure. Which is everybody, apparently. Because apparently the only person you talk to is Poe Seaweed.
No, I've talked to other people.
Scott's just confirmed.
I remember, what was it, last week? I think it was Muppet that's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, yo.
Hey, Scott.
Nothing else was said, so there was no more.
Half an hour?
No. And nothing else was said, so the conversation was, pretty much done.
People doing U-turns on no U-turn roads. People running out in traffic drunk.
People looking at their phone walking. That's like one of the most dangerous things I've ever seen.
What about texting and driving or calling and driving? Or walking across the street and not looking where they're going and texting?
Honestly, being an ex-CB radio user, and I'm used to using only one-hand driving because I'm a smoker also, there is no problem with talking on the phone while driving. You can talk on the CB while driving. You can talk hands-free while driving. What's the difference?
As long as you're paying attention. But there are many people who don't pay attention.
Well, again, that would be the lack of the common sense. When you're in a 2-ton vehicle doing 35 miles an hour, you pay attention to the car more than the conversation. But you can still do both at the same time.
Derek, I think there's a question for you.
I can pat my head and rub my stomach at the same time.
I don't. Well, right now I don't really have any fish because I haven't gotten around to setting up my other 2 fish tanks. But I have kept guppies, some African cichlids, or not really African cichlid, but African butterfly cichlids, and I did have an electric blue acara. So, yeah. I don't know what fish I'm going to get next, though. So I've got 2 30-gallon aquariums I'm going to set up eventually here. And like you can, I can talk and drive for the most part, but I prefer not to. But
I mean,
texting and driving is just like no go. You cannot focus on a text and drive at the same time.
You can't anymore. Back in the day, you could. The people with the old phones before touchscreen and all that, we got used to, okay, where's the number 2? Okay, I need to hit the number 2 twice for a B. I need to hit the number 3, so many times for a D. We didn't have to look at the phone. We could spell by just feeling and knowing how many times we have to hit that button to get that letter.
Okay, Roundhouse. So then I have a question, because I really don't understand it. Why is it that there are so many cars these days that don't have buttons and they're all touchscreen? Hello, Jimmy P.
Well, it's because it's the new technology, and the car manufacturer can say, aha, you can't fix it now. You got to bring it to us.
Yeah.
But that's more dangerous, because then you have to take your hands off of the wheel, or at least look down at what you're doing and not look at where you're going.
Okay, but that's not dangerous.
How is it
People, we grew up literally talking talking a conversation and smoking and eating French fries while driving with our leg.
Yeah, and you guys did a lot of things.
And we're all still alive. Nothing bad happened to us. It's the people that are telling you, oh, it's dangerous, so you can't do it. That's the problem. No, it's not dangerous. It might be dangerous, but it's not always dangerous.
You mean
Have
it's
you
not
seen
dangerous?
inherently dangerous? Have you seen how cops drive? I have seen cops driving on the highway at 55 miles an hour playing solitaire on their computer. If they can play solitaire and be perfectly okay, obviously it's safe. They're not getting in a car accident. I can talk on the phone.
How do you know they were playing solitaire, first off?
Well, remember how I told you I drive? I'm always looking out my passenger and side windows and in front and in back and everything. Yep. I looked over and there was a cop and I saw him playing solitaire. I saw the cards on the screen and everything. It is a very common thing if you actually start paying attention.
I mean, I drive one-handed.
I mean, there's times where I drive no-handed. I drive with my leg.
What?
Yeah, my mom decided to close her eyes and rest her eyes. Excuse me. And my dad had to take over the wheel.
Then again, I was driving when I was literally like 5 and 6 years old.
If I start up for you?
I shouldn't say I was steering when I was 5 and 6 years old.
It's not the battery, it's the alternator.
What was that, Derek?
I was just reading something Muppet was saying. It's not the alternator, they don't know why it keeps happening.
I brought my car to get looked at because my battery kept dying even after several new ones. It's not the battery, it's not the alternator. They don't know why it keeps happening.
Muppet, I had that exact same problem, and you want to know what it was? It was the main harness cable. It's only like 5 feet that connects to the battery. And then I can't remember where the one end goes, but the other end goes down to the starter.
The starter.
That cable, what happened was it cracked, and it was touching the frame and sucking the power out of the battery.
Oh, yeah.
I replaced that cable, the battery cable itself part, never had a problem again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I went through 4 alternators and 2 starters because it kept happening. I'm like, dude, the parts are bad. I kept taking them out and taking them back. Ends up it was the damn cable. It wasn't the starter or the alternator.
Not so much an electrical short, more of a. I guess that is a short. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's my day off.
Another thing to check is your fuses.
Yeah, the fuses.
Make sure all your fuses are in beautiful condition. If there's any darkness and they're not popped, that could be your problem. The breaker's not tripping and it's just slowly burning up. I've seen that too.
Yep.
Wait, did I say breaker? I meant fuse.
Fuse, yeah. Not breaker.
They're the same damn thing, same technology.
Yeah, I mean, so they are making cars even more electronically complicated this day.
Thank you, Roundhouse.
For what?
When you sent because you sent me all of the screenshots, right?
Oh yeah. You told me to like a half hour ago.
I know, and I said thank you.
Like
I'm saying thank you. I'm actually looking at them now.
I saw a video of one of the new Ford Broncos that they came out with, and they showed the engine bay, and it's just like wires and shit going everywhere.
Yeah, honestly, they look like cars are starting to look like Apple IIe computers inside, where it's all just cable ribbons and computer chips and stuff.
He was wandering around the garden. I had to yell for him.
My neighbor just got one of the brand new Mustangs, like a year or so ago. He went to go do his brakes. He cannot change his brakes because his brakes are computer controlled. Yep. He cannot change his brake. He cannot do a brake job in his driveway anymore. He has to take it to Ford. No one will touch it except for Ford.
Yep. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to whittle out the mechanics so they can just take all the money for repairs.
Yep.
Which, I mean, if the Broncos engine is just a bunch of electronics, and what good is it getting? I mean, it's going to depreciate in value.
I will be right back. I have to run out and get the mail.
Okay.
They actually knock for you? Dang, they never knock. Okay, sometimes.
I mean, if do you have a lot of dogs? Because sometimes if you have a lot of dogs, they won't knock.
See, neither of my dogs bark.
I don't really care if they knock, as long as they just leave the mail or the package. I'm just like, okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, the only problem is then you sometimes see people coming up and trying to steal them.
I've always
especially if they're out there for a while and you don't know they're there.
I've always had the fortune of living out somewhere in the country, so that rarely happens to me.
I live in Palo Alto, but not too far from us or the next city over is East Palo Alto, which is not a great neighborhood. Primarily Hispanics and African Americans, primarily. Although there are some others, but the problem is I've had several come over and try and steal books from us.
I've heard that's happened in next to cities or cities in general, especially the big cities where it's just like apartments crammed everywhere. What it sounds like is you need to go just like find a competent mechanic, because sometimes the ones you're using are not really that smart, and they're just changing parts. I'd ask around your town, see if you can find somebody that knows a good mechanic.
Your best bet.
Look it up on YouTube.
Your best bet, go to like an old mom and pop shop with some old ass mechanic. You want them at least 50 years old.
Yeah.
Because the guys nowadays, man, back in the day, seriously, my first car, I took it to a mechanic. It was making a funny noise. He opened the hood and listened and just cocked his ear towards the engine and goes, I know exactly what it is. He knew by listening. He didn't have to have a computer to hook up and figure it out. And that's a very, very lost art. It's just not around anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got my laptop charging for tomorrow.
But a lot of things are electronic too now.
Which well, get ready for it not to be anymore. This chip shortage is getting really hairy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't, they don't get more chips soon, the car companies are going to have to come up with something.
Dude, did you hear what they just did in China?
Yeah, something about China.
What?
You can only be, no matter what age you are, you can only play a game in China between the hours of X and X, no matter
I heard
what.
about that. My friend was telling me about that last night.
They like pretty much made computer use illegal over there now.
Yeah.
No, really? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's China for you.
It's
dictatorship.
hell if I know. Well,
Why?
their main reason is we don't want kid. If you're playing a game at 1 o'clock in the morning, you shouldn't be playing a game because games are for kids. They don't take in effect that adults play games. Some of these games are made for adults. They're not made for kids. But it doesn't matter. It's getting crazy everywhere. I think they also made crypto mining illegal because of that. That is specifically because of the chip shortage. Although cryptocurrencies are dive bombing last time I heard, because what was it? Argentina just made it their national currency. Some country down in South America just made cryptocurrency an official national currency. You can pay your rent in cryptocurrency. You can buy stuff in the store now. Everything.
Wow.
And as soon as they did that, the stock price plummeted.
I'm glad I didn't invest in cryptocurrency then.
Which is really weird because if it's being used more, I would think it would have gone up. But I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can look up on YouTube and find tutorials on how to replace stuff. You just gotta find the right tutorials.
Yeah, I was over at my neighbor's house and we got to talking about the cryptocurrency and the chip shortage and all that. And the neighbor's friend goes, "What do you mean mining? You have to buy cryptocurrency." I'm like, "No, you don't." "Yeah, you do." And this is the same guy that said they made a microwave before World War One. They invented the microwave before World War One, according to him.
I mean, you can mine cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to him, you need a video card, and it like does mathematical equations, and you get you get the Bitcoin for that. No, that's not how it works. I'm like, okay, whatever. Have a nice day. I mean, if you can't make a person not be a dumbass. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah. What's it saying? You can't take the stupid
I mean,
out.
what year car is it? If it's like a 90s car, I would just say buy the parts yourself and do it. Rock Auto. What is it? Rock Auto? They pretty much have everything you need for a car.
I guess.
I bought turn signal switches. I bought steering wheels. I bought a seat. There's a bunch of I bought door panels. I once bought a hood.
Degenerate Fish Keeper, what's up?
I don't know what STFU Stufu. Speak English. got Kevin rolling right now. I mean, if you're gonna say it, say it.
Yeah, but YouTube won't let you say it.
Yeah, sure they will.
Without the possible threatening of banning your channel.
No, none of that is YouTube. None of that is YouTube banned. None of those words.
Well, last I checked, they were doing something. I don't know.
No, that's only if you. That's only if you speak about a certain person that was on TV at one point. I was trying to figure out how to get to the point without saying it. It's kind of, wow. And not using the keywords that are wrong.
I haven't been on YouTube I've been on YouTube, but I haven't paid attention to YouTube mostly.
Matt, I watch my Crowder. Crowder's back.
I heard he was back.
He almost died. He was good. He had heart surgery, and he did a video on this. He's like, yeah, and they said, yeah, I can go walk around and stuff. So he went shopping. He went grocery shopping. Then, yeah, like 3 or 4 days, after he got out of the hospital from his heart surgery, ends up that he screwed himself up. He had to go back in.
Oh shit!
And he punched a nurse. Because he messed himself up. What was happening? He couldn't breathe. I mean, he was literally forcing himself to breathe once they got to the ER. The nurse ended up taking his mask and pulling it up over his face, and he smacked her away and made contact with her. And rightly so. He had the card and everything saying, this problem is from heart surgery. Up in, I guess, Canada, they give you a card because he had metal rot. He has metal stuff in his chest now. So, when he goes through metal detectors, he has to show the card and stuff. And the nurse didn't care about the card. I don't care about that.
Is he in? I mean, he's in Canada?
Yeah.
I thought he was in the U.S.
No, he's from Canada. Canada. He's from Canada.
I knew he was from there, but I thought he lived in the U.S.
He might. I'm thinking he might be, because I remember him doing a project where he went to hospitals, because they keep saying that our hospitals suck in Canada because it's the national healthcare is so much better than ours, and he 100% proved that wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah, go just go up there and wait forever.
Yeah,
you'll see how good they are.
Who are you guys talking about? I'm
Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder.
Hello,
it's
Jason.
a show called. He does a show called Louder with Crowder. And I like watching him because he's the only quote unquote news type person that will actually cite and give you all the sources he uses for his reporting. So if you want to go double check him, you have all the stuff. You click on the link and it goes to all the reports and stuff that he read to say what he said. I think that should be a law. All the news agencies should have to do that.
Kevin's alive. You actually had a response out of him, Petro Man?
What do you mean Kevin's alive? I don't think. Fuggin?
I think
Is he here? I didn't see. No.
he's not here, but Petro Man said he messaged him.
Oh. Oh, what is going on with Kevin?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in forever.
I can't say who really is an idiot, deranged fish keeper, because that would get Kevin's channel shut down. Because they have to
talking
wipe
about
a
this
certain
Kevin,
person's
okay.
butt that doesn't have a brain but has a potato in its place.
Never mind. He was talking about this Kevin.
Oh, oh, okay.
Why are there so many Kevins? Dang it.
I'm actually wondering what the hell's going on with Fuggin. It's been a minute.
It's been a while. I haven't seen. I don't know. I think the last I heard, Fuggin showed up in one of Catfish.
I mean, I'm really hoping he didn't go down the rabbit hole and get busted again.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that could with what was going on in his life, I could see that happen really easy.
Jason.
Who's Trump? Trump's not our president.
Former.
Right now, we have an ex-vice president that likes sniffing kids every once in a while. That's still really weird when I see those videos.
Don't get me started on that.
So I watched today. It was awesome. I watched a spider eat a praying mantis. The spider kicked the praying mantis's butt. It was great.
He's a carrot.
Well, being a carrot's still better than being a kumquat. Dude, potatoes are awesome. Potatoes are actually awesome because you can run clocks with them.
You can run like that. Alexa.
Wait. Well,
I read it as Alexa too. I think I think they meant Alex. Because I don't know anyone that's in here named Alexa.
I mean, I had Alexa, but I turned her off a year
Oh
ago.
man. My parents are like, I don't know why we're getting all these ads for stuff we talk about. And I'm like, dude, my sister got them Alexa. Where do you think they're getting it from?
Oh yeah. My phone keeps doing that.
But they're old. They don't realize this stuff does that.
I know.
I'm like, you do know they're listening to everything you say.
Oh, they are.
Oh, it's okay. We don't talk about anything bad. I'm like, really? Because there's a couple things you told me on the phone that would get you thrown in federal jail. So you might want to keep your mouth shut.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy P, what's up?
yeah, I just don't. I don't like what many of the companies are doing, especially like because they make you agree to the terms of service, but the terms of service are total shit.
Yeah,
a lot of times.
And when you catch them violating their own terms of service, they go, "Oh no, we changed that." No, you didn't. You never notified me.
I don't know.
That's why I have no problem with the whole torrent thing, because terms of service and all that, it's all bullshit. They can change it at a whim to benefit them. So guess what? Since I signed it too, I'm going to change it to benefit me.
and their sons just told 16 strangers they are federal criminals. That's much better. What? I don't know.
I understand. Yeah,
Well,
me too.
on the grand scheme of things, Geek Boy, I think anyone that voted for Clinton is a federal criminal also. So, the second Clinton, not the first Clinton.
Mm.
I think the people that voted for Clinton saying, "Oh, I voted for Clinton only because she's a female," I think they should never be able to vote again, because that's not a reason to vote for a person.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say there were I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it was. I mean, both of the elections, it was the lesser of two evils.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The elections are
Definitely.
shit.
I mean, that's what elections are, is the lesser two. Every election is like that.
I thought Obama was pretty. Anyways, I'm not going to go down that road. But
Oh, thank God, because, oh my God, do I have shit on him.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
well, nobody's as perfect as you are, Roundhouse.
I never said all the people. There has been people that have been interviewed that have said, I voted for Clinton only because she was a female. And to me, that's not a good enough reason to vote for someone. You're supposed to represent.
Nope.
You're supposed to vote for someone to represent you. Being a female doesn't mean anything. It's your views.
But you also shouldn't abstain. I don't know. For me, I also feel like you shouldn't.
Your only reason
Let's not get
is to
into it.
vote. I mean, if your only reason is to vote for her because she is a woman, and there's
You said it. I love it. Women. Oh, nothing. Forget it. Okay, total topic change. Hey, it's sunny outside and it's hot out.
But I feel like if that's your only reason, then you need to reevaluate how you vote, because that is not good. If you're going to vote for someone, you need to look at their
I
policies,
have
how
got
they.
these, but I can't really keep them very well.
Like, you need to look what they've done and what they're going to do. Like, if you're going to vote for someone, at least research what they're doing and what they plan to do. That's all I say.
That's almost as bad as saying I'm going to go buy a car because it's a Chevy or it's a Ford. No, you get it. You get a car because it's going to be reliable. Doesn't matter who the hell made it. I love my Fords, but I won't buy a Ford anymore because they don't make any more. They don't make good cars anymore. They got rid of the last good car they made.
Guppies are good.
My cichlids love guppies.
I think they have
Guppies.
has got.
You know what? I'm gonna vote for 44 Mag Guy next election. Let's make him president. It can happen. Crazier shit has happened.
I feel like we should get off this topic because people are getting fired in chat. Are getting fired up, I guess.
People don't like civil conversations anymore.
Yeah. Well, everybody has their own opinion and they're going to stick to it.
The wind's blowing outside.
I agree with you on that one, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I've owned two guppies for like a month and a half, and then they died.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
They
you
just
have
don't-
hard water, don't you?
Yeah, they don't like the water.
But you have hard water.
Yeah, they didn't like the water at all.
They live in my water, but they don't reproduce, so they don't really thrive in my water.
What, guppy?
But you have some.
I don't have any
Yeah,
guppies.
guppies.
Is your water hard? Or is it
Oh,
or
mine's
is
super
it
hard.
more of a soft
But
My
water?
water is really hard, and then my water is
Kevin-
really hard, and then like later it's really soft because there's no buffering capacity.
Yeah, Kevin has like Dawn of the Dead nuclear water, aka California water.
So it
It's
starts out
weird as
soft.
hell.
You know, I'm wondering if
No, my
Cal-
water is just weird as hell.
I'm wondering if California people are so crazy and weird because they drink that weird ass water. That defies all logic. Like I've never seen soft water be high pH like he has.
Hey, even in the stream, Zenzo said the same thing. We have the exact same water. He agreed with me.
Hmm.
Hey,
Alright.
Kevin, have you called your water department to ask for the
What?
report yet?
No, I need to.
No, just slacking, not doing. You know, you keep asking about your water, but yet you don't want to get the answers. I don't understand that. These kids nowadays. Oh, what are we gonna do with them?
Like, That's weird that it goes from hard to soft. I've never encountered that before.
No, no. His water is soft, but it's like super high pH. Like super. What did I want to say? He said like 9 something, or it was crazy high.
Hmm.
And I've never seen that. Usually, if you have high pH, it's hard water. If it's soft water, it's low pH. I've never seen it where it's weird like that.
Let's see. It's 30 TDS. At least I think it is. It's like 30 TDS. It's 32 TDS. It's like 1 GH.
You're in so much trouble, Kevin. It's not even funny.
What?
It's only 30%
He doesn't even test it, Roundhouse. And I sent him a bunch of the liquid test kits. You're busted.
I test it. What the heck are you talking about? I don't know. He's asking me about the ones that the other ones, not the other tests. We're talking about the other tests, Joe. We're not talking about the ammonia, nitrate, and nitrite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we told him to contact his water department and get their test results like 3 weeks ago, and he still hasn't done it.
Not ammonia, but you're not talking about ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate, are you?
Well, no, those will be in there too. It'll be the full test kit, the full testing that they do, all their results.
Wait, what are very peaceful, Joe? Oh, keyhole cichlids.
Oh yeah, keyholes, real nice cichlids.
I know, and it's 1 and 3. We looked at it. We tested it.
I just cannot believe you haven't taken the literal. I still cannot believe you haven't taken the literal 5 minutes you need to do to email your water department and ask for the test report.
I think I did. They just haven't gotten back to me.
I mean, so you've done a hardness test, right?
Need to call them. and find the time to call them and wait on the phone for like an hour.
So you have 32% just total dissolved solids. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I haven't studied water chemistry in months. You got some weird shit going on with your water.
It's California. What do you expect? 44.
He lives in California. That explains it.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's this funky water that's making everyone in California goofy.
I don't know. You think the fire's gonna have something to do with it?
No.
I don't know. Maybe all that ash getting into the water.
If anything, I would think that would make it harder water. Because it would definitely make the water more acidic. What's acidic? That's low. That's high pH. But if this has always been happening, when the fires aren't going, it doesn't matter. That would only hold true. Like I said, it would only hold true is if the water changed after the fires. But something tells me it's been like that this whole time.
It's weird.
At the time of the tone, it is 2:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Beep.
Hello, BTW Aquatics.
Hey, BTW Aquatics. What's up? I live in Oregon and we don't have pipelines to California. We'd rather let the water go to the ocean and let them suck us dry. Oh, God.
Well, dude, the whole area down there is bad. All the way through New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, California, all that. Have you seen pictures of, what's the lake at Hoover Dam? What's the Hoover Dam Lake? Is that Mead?
I think.
Whatever that lake is, have you seen actual pictures of that lately? Holy cow.
I've known they've had to talk about shutting down some of their reactors or something because of the water level being so low.
I have a picture from when they first started filling the reservoir when they just finished the dam, and I swear to God, that picture had more water than it does now. It's hilarious. Where the hell are they? What are they doing with all this water? Well, where does it go?
John Larson says Grant has a lot to do with the water quality in California, plus it is piped for hundreds of miles in pipes or the aqueducts.
But, okay, if you flush a toilet, the water goes into a sewage treatment plant. Well, where does that water go?
To the sewage treatment plant, I hope.
Yeah, no, after when they discharge, where the hell does it go? How do you guys are losing all this water? It's not just disappearing. Water just doesn't disappear. It stays. It's either vapor, liquid, or solid.
Mead is at its lowest level.
The lowest since the 30s, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's getting bad drought up there.
And actually, hey, I'm all for it. Let's drain the shit out of that place. Because there's a lot of stuff underneath the surface of that water that is historical. They found a whole damn town at one point. This was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. The water went down enough that it uncovered a whole town that used to be there. Foundation for a school and houses and everything.
Wow.
There's a reservoir like that in Illinois called Lake Shabana. I would love to see that sucker drained for the sole fact that the road is still underneath the water. The road goes right into the water. And there used to be a stream in the middle, a stream, and then right next to the stream was a farm, barn and farm and everything on both sides of the street. And that's still down there too. I would love to see the condition of the barns and foundation and all that.
Did Kevin's phone die?
Wait, what's going on with Oroville now? Didn't they just fix that? Because that was the dam that almost failed in California.
Marble Lake will be in the next one in the news. What is it? What's happening then?
I don't know. Like I said, they just finished fixing all that. I don't know what.
Maybe they fucked it. I don't know. Oh, sorry.
That's California for you.
They fricked it.
They fracked it up.
Mm-hmm. Now there's Kevin.
I don't know. About an hour in, my Mac always seems to have issues.
Ah, okay.
Telling you, you got to take the back off and clean the hell out of that. Blow out all the dog. I guarantee you, there's a ton of dog hair in there.
Where?
In the computer.
But where am I? What? I don't.
My guessing is you would flip it over, you would see a bunch of screws. Take out all the screws and pop that cover on the bottom, and then you would just take a vacuum and vacuum it, or an air can, and blow it all out or whatever.
Yeah, knowing me, I'd lose all the screws.
I put them in a pan.
Yeah, do it the responsible way. You have a cup there, and as a screw comes out, you put it in the cup. Screw comes out, you put it in the cup.
I mean, if I'm taking apart something that has screws,
or what's actually better,
or something.
No, for Kevin's sake, what's actually better? Get a piece of printer paper. Put it right next to it. As you take out a screw, you transfer it over to the same spot on the printer paper, and then put a piece of tape over it. Because screws are different lengths. You don't want to mix the screws up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to put a long screw in a short hole and go through the board. So I would say put it, upper left screw goes in the upper left paper. Middle top screw goes in the middle top paper, so on and so forth.
John says they lowered the water level too much.
Oh, and now it's falling back? It's starting to go into the lake now?
What's my phone beeping for? It's just Facebook. Below 50%. Wow.
They're screwed. They are. Last time I saw you weren't supposed to bring a reservoir down below 60%. Because you needed the back pressure to hold the dam up. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when Blanco's going to be talking about that then. Blanco? He had the best. It's a guy. I don't know what he does, but he does airplane crashes, the FAA reports and stuff of everything. But he covered the Oroville Dam when it was happening, and he got blueprints for the dam and how it was built and all. I mean, he dove into it.
Wow.
I can't really remember his name. I know it's Blanco something like that.
Yeah, you think that dams
John
will
Mars,
fill?
if they fill up.
I think dams will fail next year when they fill it up in the spring. So the dam's gonna fail.
Not when, if.
Or if.
Blanco Lirio. Blancolio. But he does. He dives everything he does. He dives into. I don't know what I don't really pay attention to what he really does in real life or anything, but the information he gives is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Would why would they lower it that much unless they wanted it to fail?
I don't know.
Are they trying? Seriously, it almost sounds like they're trying to make a disaster now. They're trying to make a Johnstown flood.
Honestly, I don't think I'd put it past California.
I wouldn't put it past anybody. I don't know. Kevin, that would be a perfect example of common sense. Don't drain the reservoir all the way down.
Don't drain the reservoir below the suggested amount.
Yeah. They have that minimum water level for a reason.
Yeah. And you don't fill up the tank. You don't fill up the tank after it's already full. Or I guess this case underfueling.
Well, no, you don't fill the tank before you silicone it.
Right.
Although I could see Kevin trying to do that.
Trying to do what?
Filling a tank with no silicone on it.
Thanks, Roundhouse.
No problem. Anytime.
You gotta. Yeah, I was kidding. Everybody's on his ass, and he just does not give a shit.
Nope. I've been on with him, within the last 24 hours? Yeah, about 24 hours now. 12 of those, at least 13.
Yeah, you missed it. Kevin joined the 12-hour club.
13 and a half hours.
12-hour club.
No, it wasn't 13 hours. It was 12 hours.
Yes, and then I've been on with you for another hour and a half.
That doesn't count.
Within the last 24, I said within the last 24 hours, I've been talking to you for 13 hours.
God, how the hell can I stand that?
Wait a minute. You've been streaming for like 12 hours straight?
He did a 12-hour, 15-minute stream last night.
Oh, God. How is he still awake?
It's only a 12-hour. It wasn't a 24.
I mean,
you're up for 12 hours anyway per day. At least.
I guess.
Most humans only get at max 8 hours of sleep.
I think the longest stream I ever did was just like 8 hours. Or 7 to 8 hours at least. I don't know. I couldn't do that now. I'd fall asleep halfway through.
Duckweed is the bane of my existence.
Well, I told you how to get rid of it.
Yeah, all you gotta do is put the
1,800 times already.
I mean, you know how to get rid of it, right? Spray some water on the top of the duckweed.
No, I just told him to use the Python and gravity feed it out. Siphon the top. You know, like a skimmer, like a surface
Mhm.
skimmer. But no, he don't
On
listen.
a computer?
These kids don't listen.
Thumb drive in a computer?
I mean, I
We're
have heard
talking
that
about
will-
duckweed, not computers, man.
My mother is asking me for a movie. And I said, well, I need a thumb drive. And her comment is, well, how am I supposed to watch it? So my comment is a computer.
Why would you want to watch it on a little dinky computer screen when you have a real TV?
I'm actually using my TV as my monitor right now.
How do you suggest we get
Kevin,
it?
you know damn well Kevin didn't set that up like that.
What?
Kevin doesn't have a TV hooked up to his computer, I guarantee you.
I have 2 big monitors,
Are you
though.
done with this stuff?
I only did it because I didn't want to spend out an extra $200 for a monitor.
I mean, I got a TV and a
Wait,
monitor
where
hooked
did I
up,
get this?
but my TV is actually smaller than my monitor.
I do.
But it's still a TV. It still has a tuner in it.
I don't know, I've got a 40-inch TV right now.
Oh my. Okay, I remember that.
No, Petroman, but my point is if the max you sleep is 8 hours, the rest of the 24 hours you would be awake, which would be more than 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because last time I checked, 12 and 12 was 24.
What's
I'm actually loving my new gaming computer because like it actually works.
When are you going to play World of Warships, man?
Well, the problem is I don't have good internet right now, so I can't download the shit and get everything updated yet. I don't know. How's World of Warships doing anyway? Is people still playing it?
Oh, yeah. It's doing better than World of Tanks.
Yeah, World of Tanks lately has just been shit.
I actually saw my first World of Tank game last night because I've been thinking of playing that, and I'm watching it going, dude, this just looks stupid as hell.
It is, for the most part. There's a lot of brain damage right now because they just did an event back to back for whatever God knows what reason.
Oh man, we got 3 events going on at the same time in World of Warships right now. And it's great because every battle counts for all 3.
Hey, Roundhouse?
Hey, what?
Yes, Andy?
If I want to find a movie, where would be the best place to find it?
A movie video store, Best Buy.
You know what I mean.
Off the internet? I have no
What
idea.
site?
Pirate Bay.
I did. They don't really have it there.
Then it's there. Pirate Bay has everything.
Sandy
not a
Buddy,
copy of
what's
it.
up? Playing hooky from work tonight. Joining the Bad Girls Club.
What movie is it? Text it in private chat. What movie? So I can copy and paste. Ooh, pardon.
I don't know. I go to bed about 10 or 11 o'clock. And I get up at like either 6. No, I get up at either like 5 or 6 o'clock.
Dang.
Depending
Nice,
on when I have to be
Sandy.
there for work.
Awesome.
So I don't have it too bad.
Yes. Are you even sure it's out yet?
It's in the movie theaters.
Well, you're an idiot.
What movie?
If it's in the movie theaters, it's not going to be on DVD. Which means the only thing you're going to be getting is shitty ass cam records from
Okay.
inside the theater. you're not going to like it. The sound sounds like crap. The picture's like crap. It's usually really dark.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to movies in forever.
Whatchamacallit, like Disney did. They released it in theater, and then like a week later, they released it on their online platform, their Disney Plus thing. Once it's on like Disney Plus or Yahoo or Yahoo or whatever the hell it's called, Netflix and stuff, you can get it.
Roundhouse, I want to find a helicopter carrier for my fish tanks. Any idea? Helicopter carrier? Like what?
Oh, you mean an LHP? Your best bet, go to a hobby store and buy a model.
Oh, okay.
You can get them usually in like 1/700th scale. They'll maybe be a little less than a foot, I'm guessing. Because those are smaller carriers. He's talking about what he's talking about is the current LPH. What I say? Isn't that what I said? Well, in essence, the old escort carriers from World War II.
Did you see Petroman's comment?
It's like the current one now.
Did you find Petroman's? Did you see Petroman's comment?
Do you not have ears? We're literally talking about it right now.
I actually do want to try World of Warships. I actually would like to try to get on War Thunder and play or their planes.
Oh yeah. Not use non-toxic glue, like super glue. You can use super glue under in water. So use little dabs of super glue. Just put it together just enough to hold it together. Put it in the tank. No painting. If you do paint it, you got to clear coat it.
Why?
No, I know that there's World of Warplanes, but I've heard that
because you don't want paint in your fish tank.
But I can use Krylon Fusion, and that works in the fish tank.
Not on models.
Really?
It's too thick. You don't get the detail. For a model, if you really want it to look good, you're going to airbrush your model.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Honestly, the problem with World of Tanks is War Thunder is actually stealing their business.
Thunder. I think I watched that. It's like War Thunder World 1941 or something like that, right?
Yeah, something.
It had like a date in the name also. Because I just watched someone play. I watched a gameplay of a different like World of Warships type game, but I guarantee you it wasn't World of Warships.
No, I think they do have a game like that for Steam. Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is I'm getting really excited because the Carnegie's going to be coming out. And the USS Carnegie was a hybrid battleship carrier that was designed and never built. And they're coming out with it in the game.
Ah, yes. Like most World of Tanks.
Well, no, they do that. Because there's so few ships that they need to start, to get the ships, to get a good selection of ships, you're going to have to do proposed ideas also.
Oh, yeah, they do the same thing with World of Tanks. Probably about half the tanks in World of Tanks are never made. They're just blueprint or...
Yeah, paper ships.
One test model.
I mean, well, ships you don't build test models. They were blueprinted and designed and getting ready to be built, but they were canceled or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Montana. They never built the Montana. They started to, but then they canceled it like 3 weeks in. Yet we still have it in the game.
Another thing before the tanks is you gotta ignore most people in the game because they're just shit and toxic.
Yeah, I heard tanks is really bad in the chat stuff.
Oh yeah, you just gotta ignore the chat half the time.
I would probably fit in there perfectly though.
Oh yeah, they'd love you.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear how that fire started, John? It ended up it was our own military that started. It was our own military guy that started the whole ship on fire.
Hmm.
So I've been watching. I've been watching this channel called World of Wayne, and it's subscription based models. One of them's the Back to the Future car. One of them is the Ghostbusters car. One of them's the USS Bismarck, or not the USS Bismarck. It's not USS.
No, that's the. That's
Hey. Yeah, I can't remember what. Oh no, SMS. I think Germany is SMS. SMS
so.
Bismarck, and then they're doing a Spitfire Mk1A, and it's one of these. He's also doing the Star Trek Enterprise. But every month you get a magazine with a couple pieces, and you build it, and it build. Dude, the Bismarck looks so badass. The turrets turn. They got motors in the turrets and everything. The thing's like 3 or 4 foot long.
Why are we looking at? What are we talking about?
You should have been listening. Your speakers are on, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. But to answer your question, what I call subscription-based models.
Oh, God. Everything's subscription-based models now.
Yeah, but it's probably better to do it subscription-based because if you bought this model altogether, it's literally like $5,000. Man, if I had the money, I would be buying the Enterprise. The Galaxy Class Enterprise D from Next Generation. They're doing that model. The thing's 4 foot long when it's done, and it's all LED lit. All the windows, each individual window and stuff.
Why would you light each individual window?
Because the ship has windows in it. There's LEDs that light the windows. Some of them are on, some of them are dark, some of them are lit. Because in the dark window, the light is off. It makes it look like the ship, like it's a lived-in ship. All the lights are not on. Some lights are on, some lights are off.
Got it. Well, then couldn't you just make it so that it's not? Can't you just have one light going for the whole thing, and then just have windows where it's just a window and it's black?
Yes and no, if you want it to look like crap. There's a reason why they put multiple lights in, so all the lighting is equal. If you put a single light bulb in, the windows next to the light are nice, really bright.
Sure, but you don't have to put that many.
Oh, then how about you just put a 15-watt light bulb on your tanks then? Take all your LED lights out and put a single 15-watt light bulb on. You don't need all those lights. It's the same thing. It's all about looks.
How big is the model?
4 feet.
Okay.
It's like 4 feet long and 2 feet wide or something like that. I mean, it's a big model.
misbehaving.
I was on the only aircraft carrier I've ever been on, or the only flat top I've ever been on, is the Enterprise CVN 65. But sadly, they wouldn't let me bring a camera. Because this was more of a private. It wasn't like an event thing where people could go there. I had a family member on there, and I was able to go and look around. I walked the deck, and I got to go on the bridge, and I got to see where his bunk is, and that's pretty much it. They wouldn't let, they were still like, keeping it secure.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Why not?
It is you after all. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't either.
I was 8 at the time. It really wasn't me, though. At least the me I am now. But yeah, you're right, because I was asking a lot of questions that I probably shouldn't have at the age of 8.
Dare I ask, just because I'm curious?
Oh, I was asking about the nuclear reactor cooling and stuff like that, and if we could go see the nuclear reactor, and yeah.
Yeah, and you wonder why they didn't. Yeah,
Well, back then, no one thought like they do now. Everyone wasn't a danger like they are now. But the fact of the matter is it wasn't an event. The ship was in port, but it wasn't an event like a family event where you could bring your family on board and stuff. They were just at port. We were in the area, and we didn't see a family member in 3 or 4 years. And he ended up getting permission to show me the couple things. Just because I always liked aircraft carriers, and I could say I've been on it now.
Sorry about that. Internet on me. And it just wanted to crap out for some reason.
Damn internet! What the hell?
What the hell, Bobby?
Thank you, James. I never get to catch his shell. I need to.
James Skype. Hello.
Is anybody even going right now?
I don't know.
Does it matter?
No, not really.
Yeah, you're going.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. I was just curious. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know. For once, Rico came off the roll today.
Oh, Rico Stan?
What?
I don't know. I thought you said something about Rico Stan.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. You going live today?
Yeah,
Uh,
Rico's gonna be on my show.
oh, cool.
Sweet. The DMC company have finally started producing cars.
The what?
The DMC company,
DMC.
DeLorean Manufacturing Company, out of
Oh.
Houston, Texas, has finally started producing cars again. Well, producing cars. They're not just taking like barn finds and refurbishing them. They're actually making new ones again.
So they're actually making new DeLoreans? Hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
About damn time. They bought all the parts. They have all the parts. They can make like I think like another 6,000 cars.
Hmm.
They got 6,000. I think their count is 6,000 frames.
What, they just didn't have any workers or what?
No, they've been trying to get the authority to do it. You have to go through all these the safety regulations and stuff to build a car.
Yeah.
Because you would have to assign it a new VIN.
Safety regulations.
Yeah.
Pollution.
Crash testing, all that kind of crap.
Those are not in California.
No. It's out of Houston, Texas, but they're also in Illinois. Actually, no, I do believe they have one in California.
Hmm. Yeah. That's cool. But like California has so much restrictions on cars. It's like ridiculous.
California, Midwest, Florida, and Texas.
Hmm.
Huntington Beach, California. Wherever the hell that is.
Hmm.
7402 Prince Drive. 62647 is the zip code.
Hmm.
I would so buy one of those. Actually, I'd buy a couple of them. I'd have a plain one, I'd have a black one, and I'd have a blue one.
Made them in blue.
Oh yeah, it was an aftermarket. They painted them white, yellow, red, blue, and black.
Huh. Didn't know that.
I actually seen a red one with my own eyes once.
Why would you three cars that are the exact same colors?
Because they wouldn't be the same car.
Besides, they are.
No, they wouldn't. The silver one, I would get stock. The black one, I would get the engine upgrades. The blue one, I would get the navigational upgrades.
Hmm.
And maybe the engine upgrades. I'm not sure.
South of Los Angeles Beach, tore down to the max. Hmm. I don't know if I want to be in Los Angeles right now. Anytime. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever visit California.
Yeah. I'd rather live in Rockford than live in California.
I would never live there. I don't know about visiting.
I would rather live under a bridge in Rockford than go to California.
did you say? You'd
Huh?
rather where?
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Kevin.
I thought you said you'd rather. Live in Rockford than have to live in California. Or was I mistaken?
What? Were you saying something? Oh, seriously, I was calling.
Not only is Kevin going blind, he can't hear also. Yeah.
I was coughing up a lung. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, as long as I don't have a real need, I'm probably never going to visit California.
Any state that says Hester's model paint does something to people, yeah, I don't want to be anywhere close to that state.
What? What about model paint?
I can't remember because I don't have any in front of me, but only in California does tester model paint cause cancer.
Oh,
The little dinky bottles of tester, you know, the little like what is it, half-ounce glass bottles?
oh yeah, everything in California causes
Yeah.
cancer.
It's safe everywhere else in the world except for California. I don't want to be in that state. I don't want to be anywhere close to that state because there's one thing you don't get between is a modeler and his paints.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they put that California warning on everything. From firearms to bow wax to locks. It's ridiculous.
They should just build a wall around California.
Why, it's just going to sink off into the ocean one day.
Well, just think of it. You'd only need like a chain link fence to keep them, because they can't figure out how to climb a fence.
Oh, God, we're just ratting on California.
It's so easy. Although, if I ever did go to California, I would be sure to download the Poop app.
The what?
The Poop app. So I don't want to walk down the wrong street.
Oh, God.
No, seriously, they have an app for that. There's an app that tells you what streets not to go down because people poop in them.
Oh, God.
I heard that. I couldn't believe it. My friend called me. They're like, dude, because they just moved there a couple years ago. And they called me up. They're like, dude, we have an app for poop. I'm like, what? Like, what? Because I'm like, what kind of drugs are you smoking over there? You got to send me some.
Like,
Ends up that they actually have an app to tell tourists what streets not to go down.
oh, God. No.
It's almost like it reminded me of like what Wise is. You know, the traffic apps and stuff.
What, are they just going back before pre-toilets?
I don't know. Well, they do have a big homeless problem.
Yeah, and that's sad. They need to do something about that.
I mean,
California just needs to get its shit together.
I'm a firm believer that we should help our people before anyone else. That's just how I think.
And that was not an intended pun.
Yeah, I would agree with that for the most part, Reynolds.
And you're right, Petroman. I mean, he's like right next to the speaker, and he's like, "Oh, what?"
Those are tanks right here, and then there's one there and one here. 1, 2, and then these 4
So,
right here. I don't.
oh god, that top one pain to clean.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know if this is true or not, but they just arrested a 9-year-old in Canada.
Sounds like Canada.
I haven't confirmed this yet. He didn't have his phone with his vaccination proof, and they arrested him. This has to be fake.
Wait,
That sounds about right. Canada, apparently.
Canada. Well, I mean, it sounds like it could be real, but I sure hope it's fake. Because Canada's been going crazy lately.
Yeah, I know who you are, so sorry, but you're not coming up.
Oh, boom stick. You can person that tried to come up. You can always introduce yourself in chat and talk to us first. You know.
Don't add him. I've never heard of him, so he must be bad.
I know where this is going already.
What?
Kevin, refer to the email I just sent you. I think I know where this is going. I just have that feeling. This might be a carbon copy of yesterday.
John says they're doing that in Australia also.
Really? Jesus. Yeah, I really want to make a joke, but I'm not gonna on Kevin's stream.
Not a joke.
Well, no, it's not really. I mean, it's like joke, haha, but really, it's not. Like, the whole world drank. It seems like the whole world drank the orange juice during Hail Bomb.
I mean, they drank some expired orange juice.
Yeah, it was all clumpy and chunky and stuff.
I mean, that's not possible. Orange juice doesn't spoil. Or does it? I don't know.
Yeah, orange juice can go bad. It turns into a science experiment.
Interesting.
So, okay, here's a conversation. What is your favorite Transformer?
Oh, my friend's been on. He's been on a big Transformers kick lately.
Dude, did you watch the new series?
No.
War for Cybertron? It was no original, but it was damn good.
I've watched the first series. I've watched Transformers Animated.
Animated is okay. Prime is pretty good. Have you ever seen Prime?
No, I haven't seen Prime.
Honestly, Prime blows away animated. I watched animated because it was Transformers, but it was like way too kiddie.
Animated was a little bit more on the kiddie side. I watched Beast Wars. I like Beast Wars.
Oh god, puke! I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Not the remake Beast Wars, the original Beast Wars.
Yeah, I didn't like any of those. Honest, the first one I actually could stand, besides Generation 1, which was the original, was animated. That's how, I mean, I didn't like any of the Japanese ones, the robots in disguise and Armada and something about Unicron trilogy and that was back. That whole series, all those series were pretty much them trying to keep the names of Transformers. Because after so many years of not using the name, they have to use it or they lose the copyright on the name. So they were just coming out with, using names for the characters just to keep the names. But what the hell was the one before? What was the Shinema one? It was done. Oh man, I gotta look it up because I can't remember the name. Oh, Prime Wars. The Prime Wars trilogy was okay. Honestly, War for Cybertron is better than Prime Wars. But besides Generation 1, I think Prime is the best.
I've heard Prime was good.
Hey, Roundhouse.
Huh?
Do you ever do tests? Do you ever test your water? Hey, Edgar.
Yeah.
You do test your water?
Yeah.
What do you use?
What do you mean?
Hey, Edgar.
Water. What do you use to test your water?
The test kits that you buy.
Which test kit? You can buy several.
What's the first one?
API.
I always API. If I ever say Dr. Wellfish, I probably mean API because back in the day it was Dr. Wellfish.
It was.
Yeah. All the stuff, the test kits was had Dr. Wellfish on it. The salt had Dr. Wellfish on it. They were all Dr. Wellfish. Now it's all API.
What happened?
I like Dr. Wellfish better.
Edgar. Dr. Wellfish stress coat was far, far superior than API stress coat.
So it's the same. So it's the same thing. I use the.
You're breaking up, Kevin. Your voice is breaking up.
I got the fresh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're better.
So I got the freshwater test kit, right? The master freshwater test kit.
Yeah, that's what I have.
pH, ammonia, hardness.
No,
it doesn't have.
No, it's a pH high range and low range, ammonia, nitrate, nitrite.
But it only comes with the freshwater piece of paper. Chart.
Yeah.
Can you also use that one for salt water?
Unless it says freshwater and saltwater, no. You cannot use a freshwater salt kit. You cannot use a freshwater kit to test saltwater. You cannot use a saltwater kit to test freshwater.
But yet, when I get the box of it, I can do it for both. Salt and
Then it will have. Then look. Hold on. 1 second. Let me get my test kits.
Let's see. I just bought an API test kit.
Okay. Freshwater pH, freshwater high range pH, freshwater ammonia, freshwater and saltwater nitrate, freshwater nitrate, the copper test that you can buy separately is freshwater, saltwater. The phosphate test that you can buy separately is freshwater and saltwater, but it comes with two different cards, one freshwater and one saltwater. So the only one that looks like it's both is
God dang it. I'll be right back.
the nitrite, the NO2 one.
Well, honestly, if you want to get an accurate reading, you should be testing your tap water if you fill it with tap water.
Yeah. I do. I test my tap water like once a month. But the tanks I do like twice a month, just to see, because I have high nitrate to begin with coming out of the tap. So the nitrate that's coming out of my tap is what most people would change their water at.
Yeah.
So do you use an RO unit?
I've never used an RO unit.
Oh. Yeah, each test kit, the color sample test kit thing, will say if it's freshwater, saltwater, or saltwater.
But I'm asking if I can use it for both, the vial.
And
Yes.
I'm telling you, read the thing. It will tell you.
All right. Do you have?
I bought the freshwater test kit, so it only gave me the freshwater part. I think.
Then you could
What
not
are
test
you?
it.
That's not even. I don't know what the hell you have, but that's not the AP. I have individual cards for each test. It's not on a page. You just had the cards in your hand. You just had a card in your hand, though, for the test kit.
Yeah.
Didn't
What
you?
does that say?
If you use the ones I sent you, left
44. Did he not just hold up like a swatch card
Yeah.
with a bunch of colors on it? They were like smaller than baseball cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if I was looking at. I was thinking maybe I had, because I had mine in my hand. If I was thinking, see, Kevin makes me feel like I'm crazy.
That's because you are crazy.
Well, you just had the things in your hand, and you're.
Yeah, but
The little cards, they're smaller than baseball cards.
So I'm using this, which
So what?
For some reason, this is Freshwater's Master Test Kit. So it doesn't come with the saltwater portion, and I'm wondering if this and this is the same thing or not, because I use the test. I was using the bottles from here because I had this in another box.
Yes, and Kevin, if
these are equivalent or not.
If I could reach through the screen, I'd grab both your ears and shake your head right now. There are swatch cards. They're like 1.5 inches by 3 inches. They're laminated paper with color, a bunch of colors on them. You just had it in your hand.
Yeah, you just had it in your hand. Like
these ones. Yeah,
those,
I know.
right there. Okay. Read what it says on the top of those.
If it says anything.
Freshwater and saltwater. One's for freshwater and one's for saltwater. But I'm asking,
there you go.
That's from this box. I'm not using this box. I'm using this one. And I'm wondering if these are the exact same or not.
No, they're not.
I'm asking if the bottles from the API Master Test Kit, Freshwater Master Test Kit, and the API Master Test Kit, or the API.
Okay, wait. Let me see that box again. What
are the same?
That box is a nitrate test, correct? The box that you have in your hand, not the container, the actual cardboard box of the test kit.
Yeah.
What is
what
it?
is
What
that?
test kit is that?
Kevin, you gotta use the ones I sent.
What the?
She's just seriously, Kevin.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Now, do you
confused.
understand why 12 hours was hard? It's really hard to talk to him because he does that. But what I'm trying to say is the only one that I know of that is both freshwater and salt on the same card is the nitrite. The nitrate might be the same, but it'll come with 2 different cards.
And it comes with 2 different cards. But I was wondering, so he sent me one that does both freshwater and saltwater, and that's the one in the box. But I'm wondering if there's
the nitrate.
Also,
the nitrate in that container that you're holding and the nitrate in the box are the same nitrate.
Yes.
so these are the same.
Yes.
So these,
By
Are you
buying
trying
the
to-
freshwater test kit, they only give you the freshwater test result card.
So,
The only one that is the same.
because they really want you to buy both the freshwater and saltwater master test kits. That's
No.
stupid.
Because some of the saltwater tests are totally different.
yeah, there's a lot of different things you got to account for in saltwater.
Some of them are the same test, just different colors for the results.
Yeah.
And it just so happens the only one that is the same test and the same color results for freshwater and saltwater is nitrite. When you buy the freshwater kit, you get the test, but instead of wasting money, they don't give you the saltwater swash card. They don't give you the saltwater color card. When you buy the individual test, that's when you get both.
Just use the damn box.
I'm going to. It seems.
See, I don't like the API test kits because of the fact that when you run out of the liquid, you have to buy the test all over again. You get the color cards, you get another tube, you get all that. All I want to buy is the liquid. I prefer the Hagen test kit. The Hagen test kit, you can actually buy refill liquid bottles, which is just the bottle. There's no tube, there's no color card. You have all that already in the master test kit.
Hagen? I'll
Hagen.
look that up.
And the tests and the refills are literally like $2 and $3 instead of $6 and $10 and $15 like API.
Never heard of that before though.
I'll check that out. That sounds better.
Ken's Fish, the website, the hobby or the pet shop website, Ken's Fish.
Yeah.
Test kits.
Fish.com.
Yeah, it's nothing like 30. What's the master test kit for API? $40, $30,
20
that's
bucks.
cheap. $20, yeah. This is a $75 kit, but it also comes with more. I want to say it does iron and phosphate. Also, it does like 2 or 3 tests more than what the API does. So it's more expensive, but it's worth it. You're getting more tests, and when you run out of liquid, it's only like $2 or $3 to refill.
And can
that
I use
liquid.
it for fresh? And if I buy the saltwater one, can I use it for both fresh and saltwater, or just fresh water?
Okay, I will go to the website and read you what the website says, because I don't know it, and you could have done this. You have to learn. That's how you learn, by looking stuff up. That's how I learned, at least.
You've got to
test kit.
research.
Hagen
Research,
test kit.
knowledge, power.
Knowledge is power, yeah. But I'd rather just ask and have it done. Okay, the Hagen Master Test Kit.
I've probably got the new kit. Just put all the test results on one
Why
sheet.
does it say nutrient?
Do they? Because I don't know if I
Okay,
got the
this
new
is
kit.
really confusing. So it's the Hagen Nutrifin Master Test Kit. Is complete and comprehensive test kit suitable for fresh and saltwater aquariums. It includes 10 tests: phosphate, calcium, nitrate, nitrite, ammonia, pH high range, pH low range, carbonate hardness, and carbonate hardness, general hardness, and iron. It also has 5 glass test tubes with caps, 2 pipelets, 1 spoon, and 4 instruction booklets, all supplied in a convenient carrying case made of durable plastic for extended service life and Regent protection. What the hell is Regent protection?
Golden test tubes? What?
But the because they call the test bottles Regents. That's why. Approval pH
They're called
approval.
reagents.
Yeah, the KH refill is 229. The refill, you get the whole test kit in a nice, like, it looks like a mini suitcase. And you get all these test kits. It's $75.99. But when you run out of the liquid, the refills are really, really cheap. They all look like they're under $4.
Oh, cool. I'll have to get that at some point.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get it too. I have the APIs. I've used this kit before back in the day. And they're real nice.
Hey, Diego.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Diego.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing pretty
Those
well.
those test kits. Hold on, I'm hearing an echo. Those test kits should be, if they're API, they should be the same thing. The only difference is that it's in a kit and it's individual. But if they say nitrate or nitrite, and you got one of the kit that says nitrate or nitrite, it should be the same.
They should be the
Yes,
same bottles,
but the
right?
colors are different.
Well, but I have those charts.
Yes, and look at the charts. The colors. The color for 0 is different on both. The color for 1 is different on both. That's why they give you 2 charts.
Well, those 2 charts should indicate saltwater and freshwater.
Correct. There's only one test that the chart is the same, and that's nitrite. The color for 0 is the same as saltwater and freshwater. All the other test kits, they're different.
My only question was, are these the same?
The kits are the same, yes. You refill it with the
I was just
when
wondering
you're
if the bottles were the same in the kit.
yes, the bottles are the same.
Let me see. What is it? Nitrates?
It was nitrate.
Nitrate. For this.
No, A. Not the I, the A.
Yeah, my bad. There we go. Wait a minute now. Say.
Yeah.
That's basically the same thing.
The only, like I said, the only difference between the freshwater and saltwater is the saltwater one you get in the saltwater color charts. The freshwater one you get the freshwater color charts.
Right.
Yeah, this chart they gave me only says freshwater master test kit.
Yeah, when you buy the boxes, you get both color charts.
Oh.
And that's why I was just wondering if they were the bottles were the same.
So in essence, a saltwater when you can go buy the saltwater test kit, and eventually when you refill, you'll have a freshwater kit and a saltwater kit.
Mm-hmm.
Because the test results make the kit. The liquids are the same. It's the color charts that differ.
Or is this high ammonia?
Thank you, guys. So what have you been up to, Diego?
Strange pH.
Nothing much.
Got pH. Nitrate.
Hey, Diego, are you going to any of the events?
Nitrate.
No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not planning on going to any as of now.
I have every single API test kit. I got the phosphate, the copper, and all. I went all out.
Oh,
Like
frick.
everything else you do?
Well, no,
No,
because I'm on well water. You have to test for copper. You have to test for phosphate. You have to test for iron.
Okay, well, they need to beef up their test tubes because I just broke one taking it out.
Oh. I took a 2x4 and drilled holes in it for all my test tubes, and they all sit in the holes.
Hmm.
Jesus.
Uh,
Don't squirt it on your screen, Kevin. You're working that bottle.
You have to
Yeah,
shake it.
I was gonna say you don't need to shake it that hard, that much.
Yeah, you don't have. I mean, shake it to 1, 2, 3, 4. You're done. That's shaking. I mean,
It says shake it vigorously for 30 seconds.
that's the test, not the
yeah.
bottle.
It says, oh my god, for the nitrate test, it says fill a clear test tube with 5 milliliters of water to be tested to the line on the tube.
Then add the stuff and
then
then
add
shake
the
that.
drops and then shake vigorously for 3 minutes or whatever. That's the test tube, not the bottle.
Yeah, you don't shake the bottle. You need to shake the test
Can you
tube.
hear us?
I can hear you, and we
me
just
a
went through
sec.
it. Can you hear us? Oh, jeez, God, mother of
I don't know.
Mary and Joseph. Oh,
Okay, you give it a little shake.
Mm.
The second bottle, you shake it for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, he's got to shake that. Then you put 10 drops in. You shake the vial for a minute, and then you sit it for 5 minutes. I've been doing this for 30 years.
so high.
But you still have to
But-
shake it for 30 seconds, right? The actual bottle,
Shake the bottle for 30 seconds.
which is what I was doing.
Yes, and then you put 10 drops in, shake the vial for a minute, and then let it sit for 5 minutes.
Let me see what it
I've been
says.
doing this shit for
No.
30 years.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, Joe.
You want, Kevin, any test you want to do, you call me, so I know exactly what to do, because I test my water all the time.
I know you do. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. But yeah, you have to. They want you to shake it for 30 seconds.
Well, that's what you want to shake. What you have in your hand right now, the glass vial.
No, it says.
No,
shake
he's
it-
claiming you have to shake the bottle for 30 seconds, which you don't, and that's per AP. That's per the people that made the test kit. Because they actually came into the pet shop I worked at and did a whole seminar when they were coming out with the new test kits back in the day, which are the same test kits that they're using now.
Nitrate test solution number 2
Okay.
for at least
Mine
30
says
seconds.
the clean test tube with
This
5
step
millimeters
is
of water to be
extremely
tested to
important
one
in-
tube.
to
And
ensure
5 drops
accuracy
of
of the
nitrate
test
test
results.
solution. Holding the drip upside down in a completely vertical position to assure uniformity of drops. Cap the test tube and shake for 5 seconds.
All I know is that there's a whole lot of shaking going on.
Yeah.
I know, I am.
Oh. I'm reading the book and it only tells me to shake the test tube, so I don't know what he's talking about.
For nitrate.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Hold
I
on,
don't know what you're
let me get mine out and read mine. Hold on, I'll double check it.
I know. I'm.
Who knows?
Maybe
Maybe
read
they
the
got it wrong.
nitrate,
Maybe
not the nitrite, Derek.
Yeah, I know. A, not A. Or A, not
It
I.
says you're.
yeah, I
Can
read
you
the
hear
I.
me?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. I guess we are reading the instructions is what's wrong with us. I mean, I don't know.
Kevin, shake the camera too.
The
Just start
nitrite,
shaking everything.
Derek, the nitrite, you don't have to shake it. The nitrate, you do.
Mm.
Jesus
Mm.
Christ.
Oh, I'm dying over here.
Okay.
Shake it,
Let's
shake it,
try.
shake it like a Polaroid picture.
We were talking about the nitrate or the nitrite test solution.
I'm
This
talking
one.
about the
No,
nitrate.
I was talking about the A.
Nitrite. You're reading
Nitrate.
nitrite. I'm reading nitrate.
I'm
Okay.
reading the A, not the I,
All right, let
Correct.
me look up
which is
nitrate.
NO3, not NO2.
And it says shake for 30 seconds.
Mine does not.
All right. Nitrate.
And when, like I said,
When was the last time you bought it?
within the past year,
Because mine says to shake vigorously. So I don't know whether you're reading nitrate, nitrite. I don't know what you're doing.
a per API or not API, Dr. Wellfish when they made the test kits. All you do is you have to invert it 3 times the bottle, and then test it.
All right, for the
And that's
nitrate.
from the company when
And
they
that
told
was
us back in the day.
And that was what, 20 years ago?
No, 30, 35.
Okay, so you're reading.
I really doubt
so
it changed
You're
much.
telling me you're reading this from 30 years ago.
No,
It
I'm telling you
literally-
what the company said. What I'm
years
reading
ago.
is from the test kit from a year ago.
Yeah, I've just got a new one. And it says, holding dropper upside down, add 10 drops. Vigorously shake the nitrate test solution for at least 30 seconds. This step is extremely important to ensure
At least 30 seconds?
The
Shake it
test,
for at least
so
30
yeah,
seconds?
the test bottle.
Which is what I was doing.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The test vial. You
Test
put
tube.
10 drops in and you shake it for 30 seconds to mix those 10 drops in with the water.
That's
what it says.
Shake.
This is what they say to shake vigorously.
Yeah, that glass, the glass tube that you just put the 10 drops in.
It said nothing about shaking this.
I'm
The test solution, you shake it for 30 seconds. You put 10 drops in and you shake the vial for 1 minute. Read it again. Jesus Christ.
Hey, 44. You know what? You should go back to school and learn how to read again. Damn it.
You should too.
I know how to read, and I'm reading it right from the booklet.
I'm reading it right from the manual. It says, fill a clean test tube with 5 millimeters of water to be tested. And then add 10 drops of nitrate
Do they have
test
two?
solution.
Wait, I'm wondering.
Holding
Maybe
drop.
they do have 2 different test kits then. If he's saying he's reading it from the manual and we're reading it from the manual and it's different, maybe there are 2 different test kits.
What does it say? Read number 4.
Oh, hold on.
Read number 4.
Mm-hmm. You're running this nitrate.
Read nitrate. Read number 4. Nitrate out loud, please.
Nitrate, right?
Yes.
Okay. It says to fill a clean test tube with 5 millimeters of water.
Number
be
4.
tested.
Just number 4, please.
Number 4 is add 10 drops from bottle 2.
Yeah.
That's number
They don't.
2.
They don't label them by tests.
Freshwater nitrate, NO3 minus color card. It's a yellow to a dark red from 0
and
to 160. Step 1, 10 drops of bottle 1 into the filled vial tube. Step 2, invert that tube.
Listen to me. Number 2 bottle for 30
Cap the test tube and insert.
You have a different than this is API, right? Yep, API. This is API test kit. I'm reading. Yeah. I just read it. Yeah. No shaking of the test. No shaking of the white bottle at all. The only thing you're shaking is the test tube.
It says here, rigorously shake the nitrate test solution number 2 for at least 30 seconds. That's what it says.
It
actually
not
does.
on mine.
That's what it says.
It does not on mine.
Well, you have the old one then. You got it. I have a new one. I've been buying this shit for 30 freaking years.
So,
Yeah,
if
I've
I'm
been
reading
testing for 30
correct,
years too.
you're supposed to add 10 drops of the test solution to the water, and then cap to and invert it.
They must have just changed that because this is only a year old.
And then you vigorously shake the solution bottle for at least 30 seconds. And then you add 10 drops again. And then you cap the test tube and shake visually for 1 minute.
The instructions version is 2115B-06-0511.
Do you see what? Do you see mine? And do you see in bold it says vigorously shake the nitrate solution number 2?
I'm reading it from the back of the card.
Seconds?
I'm reading it from the back of the color card.
When was this printed?
I don't have text. It's like a pictogram of what to do.
Okay, here.
If you're looking at the picture in the back, look at picture number 3. It shows you the bottle number 2.
That is not.
You see that? You're supposed to shake that for 30 seconds. You see picture number 3 in the back, number 2 on the bottle. It says this.
Motherfucker. Hold.
Do you see this?
I had 2
nitrate,
cards stuck together. Hold on, sorry.
Nitrate, and do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's right. You do have to shake the bottle.
Yeah. My bad. I had 2 cards stuck together. I was looking at the back of a different card.
That woman belongs in prison.
That's a saltwater card.
Okay, let's get the fresh water.
I mean, I don't think it's going to make a difference. You have to shake it either way, I think.
Let me get the fresh water. Here's the fresh water.
Yeah, but according to the company, all you had to do was invert the bottle 3 times, and it would have been mixed.
Do you see this?
My brother was a chemist.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Yep.
Have a reaction when you mix them.
This is fresh water.
You're not getting a reaction. You're just mixing the liquid.
This is.
It's
fresh
inside
water.
of a white bottle. There is no reaction yet.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
This is fresh water.
Yeah, I just said I had 2 cards stuck together. I was looking at the front of the nitrate, but when I turned it over, I was looking at the back of a different test kit. It just popped off. Yeah, I can see the 30 seconds, but I don't know why, because according to the company itself, you just have to invert the bottle 3 times.
This is the company.
Now I'm getting. This is where I've gotten confused.
Yeah, I think you're talking about nitrate. Nitrite. Excuse me. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
N is in Nancy, I is in Ida, T is in Tom, R is in Robert, A is in Apple, T is in Tom, E is in Edward.
Yeah. Okay, so they have test solution nitrate test solution 1. You're supposed to add 10 drops of that, invert that tube, and then you got to shake the number 2 solution for 30 seconds, and then add another 10 drops of that to the tube, and then shake the tube vigorously. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's where I got confused. My bad.
Oh, it's so this.
Bye, Joe.
Why does everything be so damn complicated?
I don't know, but it's just a waste of like. It says to do it for 30 seconds. It's a waste of 25 seconds. Because
Well,
again,
you
in the bottle, there
you
is no
listen-
reaction.
You never listen to instructions anyways, so you know.
Well, no, in the bottle, it's just like chocolate milk. It's just a liquid. It doesn't react until you
Right.
add it to the test tube.
And the fucking chocolate will settle.
Right there.
Depending on what
Right, there
you
is no
get,
reaction.
A lot of times, if it's powder suspended in water, it will settle.
Yeah, you will get no reaction in the white bottle, but maybe the components in the bottle need to be mixed.
Yeah. I've never had a problem.
I don't know. Maybe we should try it without shaking the white bottle, see if the test comes out the same.
Well, no. What I usually do is just take the second bottle, and as I'm inverting the test tube for the first test, like 4 times, I just invert it with my hand. I have the white bottle in my hand also, and that's all I do.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with the test kit. It's always come down perfect.
We should
'Cause
do
I-
a test on the test.
How would you know?
Because I actually did a test once, electronic versus the API or the Dr. Wellfish at the time.
Well, now you have to do it over again because we've been arguing for 15 minutes.
Well, it's better than just Kevin sitting there with his mouth shut, looking at the other screen, or eating.
I don't know.
Man, Kevin should really be playing Hey Ya right now.
What?
That song Hey Ya, that's the song where they
Oh,
say
okay.
shake it like a Polaroid picture. So you know.
And it's
Oh, yeah, that
good.
whole He-Man meme.
Don't you have to wait for the? Better look.
I
Wait a
know,
minute.
but from what it shows, it's good. So let's see what.
It doesn't matter. You can't tell right now.
I know. Well,
You have to wait.
5 minutes. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
I don't know. So 10 of each, and then you got to shake in between. I don't know what good shaking the bottle does, but apparently it does something.
I think it mixes it better. I don't know. I'm just reading the instructions. What happened to Diego? Guess he left. Bye,
Well,
Diego.
I mean, Okay. Well, first of all, I'll give you shaking at 30 seconds if you haven't used it in a year.
If you haven't used it in a day, you should.
I mean, if there is some, I mean, they must have put something in the bottle.
Because if a liquid is sitting a year, it's going to settle fully. Versus if it's only settling in 1 day, it's not going to settle fully in 1 day.
Not
I mean,
fully, but it might still do something. So you should still shake it.
I mean, what is in this bottle that it's reacting with?
It's not.
That's the thing. There's
It's not,
nothing.
but you're getting it suspended. You're getting everything monogamous.
So there must be something in there.
Mahogany. Isn't that for marriage?
Because water, liquid is already suspended.
Okay.
So there must be like some kind of powder or something they put in.
It is like a liquid and not a goo. Is it a goo type liquid or is it a liquid like a water? I can't remember.
I don't
because I know. The
All
only
I know is that's what it says. I can't help it if you guys can't read or follow directions.
Well, that is true, Petro Man. Kevin shouldn't be listening to us.
Yeah, they're. I don't know.
All right.
And make sure you do it for 30 seconds, damn it. I don't want no 29.9 seconds. And not a second over, not a millisecond over 30 seconds either.
Shut up.
I mean, you really shouldn't be listening to me because this is like the first time I've ever gotten the API Master Test Kit in fish keeping. So,
well, the
Wait,
Master Test Kit, the individual test kit, it's all the same damn test.
Dare I ask what you used before then, Derek?
well, I had an old test kit from like 1993 that I don't even know if it was giving me accurate readings or not. Other than that, I just tested by fish. If the fish were happy and living, I was like, okay. If they were dying, I'm like, okay, something's wrong.
Yeah, if you're good enough, you can tell when something's wrong with your water by looking at how your fish are acting.
But you don't know why they're. But so if something does come up, just because the fish are acting one way, it could be for various different reasons.
Yeah.
You still have to.
Yeah, but your number one response is, okay, it's time to test the water.
But
Yeah.
if you don't have this kit and you've never used it, or it's outdated, it doesn't matter.
Hey, I don't know, man. I once took Vicodin from the 1990s, and it still worked.
It's like if something. I mean, you can usually tell if it's like something really wrong. If it's like if you've got like high ammonia, you'll see the water being dirty.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay. It's
My
time to change the water.
favorite was someone brought in their water and it was yellow, and I'm like, oh Jesus! And they're like, yeah, my fish are all dying. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother doing the ammonia. No, I want all the test kit. I'm like, okay. I put the first drop in, and the drop literally turned to a solid and just sank to the bottom.
Wow.
I'm like, are you sure you want me to keep testing the water?
Who's
Wait,
here?
what
Oh,
happened?
The drop that from the white bottle, as soon as it hit the water, it turned into a solid. It turned into like a fuzzy solid mass, and it just dropped to the bottom. Because the ammonia was so freaking high.
Oh.
It was beyond it was like way beyond the test kit limit.
That's right. How did they not die before that?
Their fish died, and they wanted to know why. And when the water that they brought was a yellow color, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, fine, I'll test it.
Hasn't changed, Roundhouse.
Well, okay, now you can say it hasn't changed. The test is over. You can't. If it's a 5-minute wait for a test, you can't put the drops in and look at it and go, oh, it looks good, and put it down.
Well, that's exactly what you did. But no, I'm just saying it looks like it's fine right now. Sometimes it changes color right away. But I was just
no. I've seen sometimes where it takes the whole 5 minutes to change.
Sometimes.
Seriously, if it says wait 5 minutes for the test result, then wait 5 minutes for the test result.
Wait this allotted time or else it's not open.
The bottle for 30 seconds.
The keyword is result.
You should shake the bottle. It says shake for 30 seconds. You should shake the bottle because that might also skew the test results.
That would mean there's being a reaction happening in that bottle.
Well, there must be something in that damn bottle.
Something might go to the bottom and not mix.
Unless it is like some kind of.
You're mixing everything in together. Yes, I know he's right, Joe, and I was going to wait 5 minutes regardless. But I'm just saying, it's yellow right now.
I'm not saying the API test kit is wrong. I'm just saying what's happening in that bottle. What's the reaction? Is there 2 liquids in there, or is there just 1?
Well, if you have to do it for 30 seconds, there has to be 2 liquids in there, which means it's. I mean, honestly, why not just do 3 bottles? That would give you the most accurate anyway.
Because then you'd have to do 1. You have to do one.
No, because
Then you-
obviously you can put the drops of bottle B and C in at the same time. If
I
it's in
don't
the
know,
same
Chris.
bottle now, you can put drops B and C in at the same time into the test cylinder.
Yes, okay, sure, but then you'd have to do it again. You'd have to take one vial. You'd have to put test solution 1 in. Then you'd have to take test solution 2, put it in another vial. Take test solution 3 and put it in the same vial as test solution 2 in the separate bottle. Shake that, and then put it in.
The test kit is the following: you take bottle 1, or you take bottle A, put X amount of drops in test cylinder, then shake bottle B, which is we will refer to as bottle B and C, into the same test cylinder. So you would, doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3 bottles, you would still be using the same test cylinder into the same water.
No.
The only difference is you would be able to put in bottle B and C at the same bottle. Put 3 drops of bottle B in, put 3 drops of bottle C in, cap, and shake.
But you have to mix 2 and 3 before you put it in the vial. Because you're adding vial 1 in with that. You're mixing vial 1 in with that beforehand. And you need to do 1 and
which would make
3,
which would mean
you can mix
which would
3
mean
things in a
you can
thing.
you can mix 5 things in a thing.
If we couldn't do that, cooking wouldn't work.
Yeah, I think you'd be a horrible cook.
I actually cook a good bit.
You don't listen to instructions or shit, period. So.
Well, I've been doing it for 30 years. You don't fix what ain't broke.
What?
Don't fix what ain't broke.
So what did you use to test it when you did it the way you wanted to do it?
What did the API? What will now be called API?
You said you compared it with something, didn't you?
Yeah, we tested it against electronic measurements.
Oh, yeah.
I know, right? Color guppies. I'm kind of enjoying this, but
I
also
could use a margarita right now.
because neither of them know how to read or follow instructions.
At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to listen to us. And we don't have to listen to you.
Yeah.
So do whatever the F you want.
Doesn't mean you won't give me your opinions and I won't give you my opinion. So
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to force my opinion on you.
That was it.
I'll give you my opinion, but I'm not going to force it on you.
Yeah, we're not standing behind you with a gun.
Yeah. But do not call me. Professor Roman is just like sick of this.
What?
I'll be back.
I do think I'm gonna end it in 10 minutes, but.
Good. Guess I need a margarita after that.
Oh my god. I feel like I need a margarita or after I talk to Roundhouse, period. So, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, especially yesterday. I want to shoot myself. hours of torture.
Hmm.
And I can say that because he's not around, right? He can't hear.
You can still hear you. I just don't know where he is.
You silly little man, you. Torture was dealing with your I didn't hear you when the speaker's right next to your head.
It cut out a little bit.
Sure it did.
Yeah. I've always had trouble spelling opinion. For some reason. It's like one of those words you just destined to get wrong.
I think I'm gonna go for another 9 minutes and then end it because it's been 3 hours. Is nobody else coming on?
No one wants to explain themselves to you 8 times on the same thing, Kevin. No one has the patience to.
Well, I had to explain that to you like 5 times because apparently you can't read.
Oh, I can read fine.
I give up on giving advice. No more Kevin done. I know. I don't know. I shouldn't be that tired. I overslept. I slept in this morning.
Derek, it's been nice talking to you lately. I hadn't seen you before that very much.
Yeah, yeah. Usually when I get home, I'm just tuckered out, and I just don't want to do anything.
Understood.
I do wish I could stream again. That'd be nice.
Heck yeah.
Just got to get some better internet. Hotspot Wi-Fi will not stream.
Oh yeah.
Has Griffin been streaming lately?
Nope.
I'd say.
I took his time slot. He was having issues. I guess it was too hot for him. It was too hot, so he hasn't.
It has been way too freaking hot this summer. It is just working out in the heat. It's been almost 100 degrees all summer.
Yeah, I know Petraman and I would be dying.
Nice.
But yeah, it is really nice seeing you.
It's great seeing y'all.
And yeah, I'm going to end it in 6 minutes.
Cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I've been on a roundhouse stream before. That's fun.
My hands are always so sore after doing the nitrate test. You have to shake it for 30. The test solution for 30 seconds, and you have to shake the vial for another minute. So I'm always getting.
We all need to get together and go out to dinner and get kicked out of the restaurant.
What?
Oh, woe is me. I have to shake something for 1.5 minutes. What a world.
Oh, please. I have the 500-pound generator, so. Try doing that.
Yeah, try lugging around 8-inch pipe 21 foot long.
We deal with 10-foot pipe.
Yeah, but it's a pain doing it all the time.
Oh my god. The tragedy of heaven.
Yeah, right.
I don't even
After a
know
day
why
of work, I could do that for like 15 hours. Well, not 15 hours straight, but
Well,
in
apparently
between them.
Roundhouse doesn't really do it at all because he's too lazy and doesn't think there's a point.
Kevin's some hearing aids.
What, Petroman? Did you say something?
Yeah. Thanks for just proving the point. He says you need hearing aids.
Oh God. I deal with conduit a lot, so
Yep. Local 597.
like
Used to be 597.
Petroman is a union pipe fitter. Although you do a lot more than just. You do everything.
Dude, that's what a pipe fitter is.
he fits pipe, and he does a lot.
They do
So he does a
everything
lot-
from. They do everything from piping for liquids to piping for air to HVAC.
Yeah.
Gas or propane.
Yep, all that gas, liquid.
Although it seems like it's a lot of moving shit.
Nuke plants, all pipe fitter.
Unless that's
Everything
all
there
I
is
hear
pipe
about.
fitter.
CDL, HVAC licenses. So he does a lot.
Cool.
Ugh.
I want to say it's up. I want to say local 597's up to 65 an hour now.
Oh, you sound tired, Kevin.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, these wussy kids can't hang. I thought you were going. I thought you were going for 13 hours today, Kev.
Nope, not doing it. You can't make me, Roundhouse.
I'm not making it. I was just saying what I thought you said.
Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys
Have fun.
later tonight.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.